What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Everybody's Talking About It, the show where we talk about everything that everybody is talking about. We are back. We had an awesome first half of the second season. Did you watch it? You wasn't knowing it, so did you watch it?
Some of it. Not gonna lie, some of it.
You gotta watch my shit. I'm telling you.
I commented everything. I'm trying to get your views up.
I appreciate that. Now we're back for the second half. We see a couple new faces. Well, no, just one new face because everybody else has been on here. This is my god sister, Demira Wave. Say hey, Devon. Y'all know Trent all the way from the Juice Box Podcast. Y'all know the director behind the camera. There go Gus in front of the camera today. And holla at my girl, Vicky. What's up, Vic?
You know how I do?
So this is popping ass conversation I want to have, right? It's about cheating in open relationships. Is there a difference? Do you think that people use open relationships as a means to say, like, I just can't stop cheating, so let's just open this shit up? Or what do y'all feel about it? Because this really is like a thin line between cheating and open relationships to me.
I think an open relationship is an agreement.
But why though? Why are we agreeing to this? Is it because I can't stop?
It's two people. It's two people that probably cannot stop. And I mean, if you both agree that, hey, look, I love you. You're the person I'm coming home to every night. You're the person I give my all to. But, you know what I'm saying, I just like to feel on, touch on every, you know what I'm saying, other people
every
too.
now and then.
Every now and then.
New booty every now and then.
Touch on
Yeah. Like, if we agree to that, then we agree to that. Now, cheating is someone doing that without the other person knowing. You know what I'm saying? That's a complete different situation.
Very true. I understand. Okay. What were we about to say, sis?
I was about to say, I don't think that it's necessarily that they can't stop, but if you're presented with a new option, then you should be able to take that option.
Well, we see where you stand.
No, first of all, I would. Can we curse on here?
Yeah, we here now. Yeah, we here.
I will knock a nigga the fuck out. Listen, don't play with me. I'm not to be played with in that meeting. Like, open weird? No. But I do think that even in an open relationship, there's boundaries and stuff that you have to really consider too. Like, you can't do this, you can do this. Maybe you only can mess with somebody on a Friday night, that's your day, whatever. Like, it like Gus said, it'll all be an agreement.
I agree with that.
Thank you.
I actually have friends that are into that, and I think it's the weirdest thing I've ever come across. Sorry, y'all.
Sorry, friends.
Y'all know who y'all are. It's like, no, but no, seriously, but some people do have agreements. Like he was saying. So let me break down here.
Break it down.
Break down agreement.
They really about to know who they are.
Yeah.
Y'all better know who y'all are, but y'all ain't.
So nasty.
So they have agreements. So honestly, their agreement is only that you don't catch feelings with whoever you're dealing with.
That's so hard.
So that's weird for me because how the hell is that possible?
I can tell you how it's
I was
possible.
about to say easier.
But how do you know if you start messing with somebody consistently? Like, they didn't say I can't sleep with the same person 5 times. Now, you done gave me some real good loving 5 times, and now I'm in front of your mom's house crying, and you trying to figure out why.
I'm in love with you.
Exactly.
That's it. That's all.
Now I'm in love.
What I'm supposed to
But
do.
what are you in love with? Is it so? Here's the thing. I
might
always
be
say,
wrong.
But how do you even get that deep though?
that's what I was just about to say. What are you in love with? If you're only hooking up.
But even if like you have to court somebody, it's not like you could get somebody overnight. But 9 times out of 10, like if you were already having your like options open, how is that like the two are too close to each other? It's like it's literally the only thing that makes it separate is like the title of it.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's still cheating because you have to build something with somebody before you like.
Yeah, I feel the
Do
same
you?
way. But let me tell you
That's what
something.
it is.
People, I think I'm talking about
You don't.
people share.
You don't. It's such a thing as one night stands. People don't know each other.
But that's not an open relationship.
That's not exactly.
Why
Why is not an open
Because you're
relationship?
able-
That might
because
be
you're
in your
able to do
agreement.
that.
Okay.
I've seen people share things. So I've seen people share things and outside of a relationship with someone that they're just sleeping with that they don't even share with the person that they're sleeping with. So I say that to say that's how you could become very close knit with a person. Like you could fall in love with a person because I've been in a relationship, needless to say, where not to put it out there, but I've had a woman tell me things about the guy that I thought that was in love with me things that he's never told me. So I'm trying to figure out what's the difference.
I've been there.
You know what I
Because
mean?
I've been in a situation where I got cheated on, and then I literally, the person was like, I watched the person cry out to that person instead of just telling me what was going on. You literally, that became like your lending ear. So I understand. I was like looking at it like, are you serious?
A lot of
Like,
people
are
look
you
for
serious
that
right
'cause
now?
Easy.
You apparently you don't feel it at home.
Yeah.
So you letting it all out. You giving like all her business, all your business.
Yeah,
Right.
and you don't want to jeopardize what you have. Well, in your mind, you don't want to jeopardize what you have because you think the person is going to look at you differently. So you don't tell them everything. You're like, God damn it, if I tell them this, they're going to look at me like I'm crazy.
You know what my therapist told me? It's none of your goddamn business what other people think of you.
I agree.
That's what I agree
Because I
with
tell
that.
all. I be like, hey, this is what I'm dealing with.
I agree with that because I
Okay.
always look at it and I say like it's cheating is such a two-way street, so where people don't really the cheatee, like the person that's being cheated on, it never looks at it from the other person's point of view. And I literally did step out of myself one time and had to go ahead and go back and go, I get it. It's things where I am all about myself in relationships at most times. It is sometimes I'm not like as passionate or as in, like affectionate as a lot of people like. So it's like I do. It is that I'm not saying, yeah, go ahead and cheat on me. But sometimes it's kind of like you gotta play your part. You know where you lack at. And it's not like, oh yeah, the sex not good, but outside of that, it becomes the thrill of it. The thrill of cheating is what people kind of thrive on after the fact, like you getting away with something. So it's like a sneaky link. People love that kind of effect of knowing like I'm racing to get back home, or
I always feel
know
bad
I'm dodging it. Yeah, a lot of people do because you sit back and go, damn, it's so fucked up. To where
Well, let's be clear.
Listen.
Let's be clear.
I always feel bad.
Let's be clear.
I had not.
Like that.
I always feel bad.
Every
single time. Every good getting up morning after I've been
I put on Kelly Price as we like.
toothpaste tastes different
I
now.
know.
Shit.
Let's be clear. I have not been in a serious committed relationship in 5 years, right?
Me too,
But
for a long
even
time.
when I'm dealing with a person like heavily, like if I step outside of that, I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
It don't make any sense in my mind.
In my mind
You
either.
don't feel that in the moment. It's always
never
it's
do.
always
I get it
that.
afterwards.
I ain't like so the way I see it has always been so back in my day, you know what I'm saying? I lived a life. I cheated. Look, college I was cheating a
I
lot.
feel like that don't even count.
I guess I don't care. Whether it counts or it doesn't count, it was cheating.
Okay.
For me, it was really the thrill of it.
Yeah.
It was the thrill of I know, these girls want something and I want something. And I can do it, and it became a game. Like, I can do it, and I can get away with it, and she lives in the same dorm. So it's like, oh yeah, bet. Now I can go to the 5th floor and sneak out through the down, those steps and come down. Like it became a game, and it became fun to the point where it's like, do I ever feel bad? I mean, yeah, sometimes, but it also was just like, that's just a bad human being, but I just was like, it's just fun.
Yeah.
That's some accountability for you.
Well, yeah, like now I'm a completely different, like I had to, like you said, take a step back and say like, yo, like that was just drawing. You know what I'm saying? It was just drawing. Because even when girls would go to my ex, like, yo, me and him to X, Y, and Z, and I'm just like, no, I didn't. If you have proof, then no, I didn't.
If you ain't got me on video, what?
See, I always decided like the worth of it. Like, would it be worth it? Like, I always look at it. You always got to examine the person, kind of like, not like getting to know the person, but examine them from like the outside looking in and saying, would this even be worth it? Do you look like a mouthy person? Do you look like a clingy person?
You want to
seem
risk it all for the belt?
yeah.
Do you
They're
want to
like-
have sex unprotected?
But how do you?
That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, that is.
Yes,
That's
but that's a whole other
Why? Comes
conversation.
along with cheating. If you're sleeping with somebody,
You are gonna fuck raw. I'm not gonna lie to you.
maybe eventually.
That sounds
maybe.
crazy, but it's true.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie.
At some point.
Most one night stand end up with raw sex. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry.
Nah, not me.
Because you're not really in the moment. You ain't thinking about no fucking
I'll
condom.
be the drunk person
You
to
know
be
you
like,
want
you
to
got a condom. Nah, that's
Always.
me. Because I don't want to die.
Well, I'm not saying you.
In
but
a
I'm
moment,
saying
in a
most
heated
people-
moment, I understand that it might be times where you're not thinking about it, but more likely than not. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean you should. I'm not. That's what I'm saying out to all the people. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but we're just speaking
Realistically,
realistically
yeah.
that a lot of people don't always think of it
No, but I would say I'm not even into one night stands.
at all.
I don't like them. No.
why?
Because I feel like I'm an emotional person. I can't do a one night stand. Like I can't just have sex with you to be like, yeah, we gonna do it. and this gonna be a one night thing. Please, I can't. I have to have a connection mentally with you.
Is that what you look for first
Every
before
time?
sex?
Yes. So listen.
So
okay,
let me ask you this, really,
I have an
really.
answer. I promise.
And it better be the one you thinking that you had. But here's the thing. So you've never went like to a bar, you never went out to a party.
Or been
out-
like super drunk?
Super drunk. I was just about to add that in. And just super drunk turned on and just said, you know, like, come on in this
I mean, my
spot.
bones jumped on tonight.
So let me say this. Okay, so the type of person that I have to be in my comfortability.
Okay.
So before I have a one night stand, I will call somebody that I'm comfortable with.
And they'll
whether
answer.
it's an ex, whether it's someone I'm talking to, whether it's someone, you know, whatever.
I'm
A
good
boyfriend,
with
but let me
old
tell you,
people,
most of the time, old girl got somebody, and that's the sad thing. I always have like a boyfriend or something. So I always have somebody to call. I feel like I've never not been in a relationship at some point, so I've always had somebody to call. But I have been presented with one night stands, and I feel like even if you're drunk or at a bar or out of your damn mind, mentally though, I feel like mentally first you have to get to me. It's always the conversation to make me say, oh, I'm gonna sleep with him. Or whatever.
So that's
come
the
in.
conversation.
I'm saying,
Me
and
Hold on, please come in.
And that's like very slim, like to run into. Like you don't. That's how it always like plans out, but it never goes like that. Like it never goes like that. One night stands, it's always like something else. It's always like it never just stays there. Even when you said Old Faithfuls, like that's the same exact.
That's
thing.
exactly
Like,
what
that's
that
how it
started from a one night
That's how it
stand.
started.
That's
Not
exactly.
always.
Not always, but
Nine
I'm
times
not
out of
saying.
10, like,
Most Old Faithfuls is probably somebody that you did have
A one night stand is a one night stand, so a one night stand you're not going to be in contact with that person anymore for them to be your old faithful. So listen, I had a one night stand last year, right? And this is just me putting it out, right?
Ha! Come on.
Had a one night stand, not
Yesterday?
It wasn't yesterday.
Saturday?
Last year. It was last
yesterday.
year, right?
Yesterday.
You in my business. You in my business. Let me tell my business how I was something. So last year, right? It's 6 o'clock in the morning. He like, oh shit, gotta get up. Can I have your number? No. And it was good, big, wet. No, you can't.
It was good, big, wet. She get on my nerves. Right.
But it was, I know what it is. It wasn't one night thing.
It is.
I'm never gonna be in contact.
That's how everybody wants it to happen. That's how it is in the movies.
Yes, you can't have my number.
No, it obviously wasn't because he asked for her number, so he apparently
He wanted it to be more, but I already knew. I knew what it was.
And he was probably like, all right.
Did he
And walk right out. He probably wasn't.
Did he want it to
probably
be
wasn't.
more, or did he just want to do that again?
He probably wanted to do that again.
But I was okay with it
They
not
probably
happening.
shook hands and left.
So I'm not that person. I'm gonna be honest. I'm an emotional, clingy ass
course.
person.
That's
I'm not just
very-
gonna give you my JJ and you just be walking away with it. Don't work like that. Sorry. That's
Well,
what I
But
said.
sometimes it's not about.
That's what I meant.
But look, here's the problem with
That's
Vicky.
it.
Vicky always plays the victim role in this. You're not about to
Vicky
take
the
my.
victim.
You're like Vicky the
Call me
victim.
what you
Because look, you're not about to take my. Like, what if you just freely gave it away? What if
Right, like it was a
what if
decision.
you
I
had
wasn't right.
ownership?
So-
Like, take ownership of it. Like, I'm fucking you, not you
But
fucking me.
it's the same concept.
So I do give it away when I call you. If I call you and say, hey, what you doing? And I'm drunk out of my damn mind, and that's where I want to be, then I gave it away. But that's the only time I'm giving it away, goddammit, because I want it.
Well, yeah, that's
Well,
exactly
duh.
what I'm
Don't you
talking
always
about.
wanna have
But
it?
not because it's a one night stand, because I'll be back.
Don't try to switch in the dynamics of it.
And so will you.
I think when it comes to one night stand, I think that's why people get into weird situations.
Okay.
Because you end up, you know what I'm saying, all right, man, I met someone at the club, like, you gonna come back with me or whatever. We do. And then at that point, I just need to go on about there is no sleeping over. There is no what's your Instagram. There is no what's your phone number, especially if you're in a different city. Like, you're doing too much.
I made the big mistake.
Now we're getting into international.
I made the big mistake.
One night stands.
I made a
She's
big
trying to get
mistake.
flued out.
International. I was just about to say that. Chuck, you had something right on the nose. I did that. I made the mistake of turning a one night stand into a situation. And that situation lasted so fucking long to where it was the hardest thing getting the fuck away from me. And it was like, it almost was like mind control. Like, why, like, it was just like, get away from me. And it's almost like Rodney, he said on a couple shows, it's like having a soul tie with somebody. Where it's kind of like, yo, you really are like pulling at my shit right now. So I was just like, I gotta.
Was it a soul tie, or was you like really just allowing it to happen?
That's what it was.
But y'all,
Yeah,
anytime you sleep with somebody, it's a soul tie.
No, we're talking about this different things.
I mean, let's be real.
I can't agree with that.
I don't think so either. It's a soul tie.
I do not have a soul tie with that man I slept with last year.
I don't agree.
I don't. You might not think you do. Guess what?
She ain't think about that motherfucker.
That's the thing. You may not.
But I'm
think you
saying,
do.
but no, we don't, because listen, it is people that you don't give a second thought to, even if it was good or not.
I've been
But
there.
it is the situations where you have turned situations into something because of like little variables. Like you did something where I was like, oh shit, because that's what happened to me. It's like my antenna went up because it was like, oh wait, nobody did this, but it wasn't even sexual shit. It was just genuine, genuine shit.
Yeah.
Like yo, like you know, like conversation was happening after, and I'm like, wait, are you piquing my interest? Okay, like this is a little weird. But it wasn't. I never wanted to say, "Oh, let's make this a relationship."
Oh, yeah,
like they never.
no.
All of a sudden, you just at the house all the fucking time. You're like, yeah, I don't need you at my house.
Man,
Yeah, I don't want you at my
That's
house.
how I remember my boundaries.
Yeah. Oh, but that's another thing. You said that. You can't. We don't have boundaries sometimes when it comes to sexual relations, man. That's where
Because you let the moment get the best of you. You go home, you get that. Are you okay? Text it's like
There's the problem. The
that's
text.
what it is. That's why
Don't
I'm
text
saying
me.
you get
So
that
do
deep.
you
Some
ignore
people
the
get that
text?
deep.
You don't
Obviously
know their
not.
number. They shouldn't have
No.
you don't have my number.
We don't
have
ignore
your
the
number.
text. But we live in such a social media society. You gonna find me, and that's the problem. It is. That's always the thing.
Always
Now, but now you find me. Now you
That's something
stalkers.
different, Reed.
Like now I have a problem because why like you shouldn't be trying to find me.
Yeah.
Like
What if
we-
they always knew you? Haha. Like, what if they always... Because let me tell you, that happened to me too.
about to say that.
That happened to me too. Where somebody was already following me, but, you know, like, you see somebody in person, and it's like, oh my God, fancy seeing you here. And then so, hey, you know, fancy seeing you here. And then all of a sudden, we fucking... Then all of a sudden, you liking all my pictures, and you like, wait, when did this... Oh, I've been following you. I've been following you for 2 years now. Oh, okay. Okay, so this was a little trickery you didn't do. You done danced around the issue. But I'm gonna say something real controversial right now. Here we go. I am not one of those people who cheating is like an ultimate deal breaker for me. So I will honestly say that. Maybe because I think that
You've done it so much.
no.
Are you trying to figure out how to say it?
No, you know why? Because again,
How am I about to say this?
I don't think that I have. So somebody asked me before, do you even have like human feelings sometimes? Because I don't have the same kind of emotions that certain people have toward other human beings. Like we put a lot of effort into people. Like I feel like it's more effort in me sitting at my job all day thinking about what you might be out there doing, what you might be out there texting, who on your page, outside of me just focusing on the shit that I gotta do. I can't think about this shit all day. I'm not gonna be sitting here just because you got a text at 2 o'clock in the morning and you started texting. Am I supposed to get up out of my sleep and try to put the fucking shit in your face and unlock the phone to find out who the fuck you're texting? What is happening up in here? I can't do. I can't put that kind of time and effort.
Well, you shouldn't probably be
into
doing that type of thing.
That's
why he said it.
That's what I'm saying. But it is. But I'm saying. Subconsciously, everybody thinks about their partner cheating. Like a lot of people do.
That's not true. If
I'm
a
gonna
person is
say
really making you
85%.
feel secure,
Thank you.
in your
Yeah.
That's true.
relationship,
I'll give you that. But it's like you see how you gotta take that effort to feel secure. Like
No,
you can't already.
see, to you it's ever, Mario. I don't
Right,
think.
that's fair to say.
Like, I think if you trust your partner, right,
Mhm.
and you just say, look, I know the type of person that I'm with. They not like that. They're not gonna do nothing that's gonna hurt me, right?
Mhm.
It may not like whether it be cheating, whether it be swinging on you. It could be anything. They're not gonna do nothing to hurt me.
Mhm.
Now it could be like verbal abuse, right? Once you get to that point, now they start verbal abusing you or they swing on you one time. Now you're questioning everything like, well, damn, this person is willing to hurt me. And then I think that's when
Now
like
I
cheating.
see.
Now I'm like, well, hold on, this person might actually cheat on me.
Yeah.
But like, if you are, not even just about secure, but just you have to trust the person you're with. And I think at our age, well, your age, you're a lot older than me.
Whoa.
You gotta understand that, like, you gotta understand that at the end of the day, like, you shouldn't be with somebody if you don't feel comfortable with this person.
But who's to say I'm not comfortable? Like I always feel like at the end of the day.
So you're okay with it?
It's not. I'm not gonna say no. It's not like flat out okay, but it's just not like is it something where I'm flipping out? Like, no, or is it over? I always say what makes me feel secure is if my house is taken care of, everything is straight. I'm
So I'm gonna ask you a
together,
question.
I'm traveling, I'm successful, I'm doing all that. Motherfucker, do you? Just don't bring this shit to my door, my phone, my life.
So you would-
nothing.
So you're fine with open relationship.
I'm not saying I'm fine. No, you know why I say that?
He is a they know where home at type person.
But I am. I'm like that. But I'm also the reason why I said open relationship because I'm not the person that has to cheat.
I'll tell you the one.
No, I'm not the person. That's what I'm about to say to you. That's the difference. Like I'm not the person just because you're cheating. Do I gotta go out there and cheat? No, motherfucker. As long as I'm comfortable at my crib, like I want to be confident. I want to still not have nothing interrupt my
So
life.
as I think you're
Like,
cheating on me, you're getting cheated on.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. Me, I'm like a picking and choosing type of person anyway. Like, if I'm going to cheat, like I said, it's going to go by the worth. Is it worth it to me? What am I getting off of this? I'm not just cheating to tit for tat. You, motherfucker, I need to be able to get some type of sanity out of this too. It has to. It's building blocks.
What?
Like, let me tell you a bad situation before you go on, Gus. I literally, when I tell you things that got affected, I literally, I wasn't the person in a relationship, but I was the person who was a part of I was cheating with somebody that was in a relationship. Knowingly. But here's the thing. Going into it, I said this. Don't put me in the middle of it. Don't have nobody, call them. I don't have you. Here call on my phone.
I got stipulations for you cheating.
Yeah, but how do you know like that? Just
No, I'm just saying, don't be in the middle of it. Like, I'm just saying, don't put me in the middle of it regarding, like, if I come up, you better come up with whatever lie. Just don't have nobody calling my phone stalking me. Literally.
This guy's a professional.
Literally, a month later, how about, don't call my personal phone. Like, you called the actual company that I was working for and had them put me on the phone.
But that
And this nigga asked me, are you fucking such and such?
No.
And I said, are you serious right now? Mind you, I work in HR. So everybody is listening.
They wanted to know if you was on the job.
Are you fucking? And I said, yo, like, are you serious right now? Can I please call you off my what's the name phone? They was like, no, I need to know if you're fucking da 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 da. And I said, yes, but I am going to call you on my personal phone.
Why you ain't lie? Right.
No, because I'm not. I already said that. I said if I'm asked about it, I'm going to lie. I'm going to lie. I'm going to lie.
That's playing.
Like, I'm going to lie. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm going to be honest.
So you're not gonna play your part.
What you mean play? Oh, no. I did play my part.
No, you
You want to know why? Because if you're already caught, what the fuck? They already saw the messages. You're caught.
Yeah, but somebody could believe it. They could have spent it another way.
No.
Take it to your
I can
grave.
spend anything, my nigga. Just keep saying no.
All I need you to do is keep saying no.
No, because you know why? That's
You
your
gotta
issue.
take one for the team.
No,
If you
know
know
why?
you messing with somebody, you gotta
That's
take one
your
for the
issue,
team.
not mine.
But
See, that's the
it's-
problem.
It is your issue now.
Not really. Because guess what? Y'all gotta go and deal with each other, not me.
It was your issue the moment you said yes to something.
Knowingly.
Exactly.
Trent, you supposed to be on my side. with that.
No.
Especially with the bullshit you got me going through.
Y'all so crazy.
No, yeah, I think it's very important. Like, shit, I can think of somebody in college, and I remember my ex finally, like, after me just doing this forever, she finally caught up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I think, so for me, I can think of, like, college. One time when I finally actually ended up getting caught up.
Mhm.
Well, almost getting caught up. And she had my phone. I was on something like, well, I don't care who you call. You can call whoever you want. It don't matter.
Mhm.
Obviously,
he know
she
they gonna play their part.
Exactly. And it came down to when she called her, the girl was like, no. I mean, granted, the very next
see,
day,
y'all
when she saw me,
missing
she
the point.
cussed me out.
Y'all missing the point though.
But hold on, she cussed me out for, like you said, don't
Yeah,
put me in the
you
middle of it. Don't have no one call me, none of that. And I could respect that. But at the same time, if you knowingly are, with somebody and you knowingly are there cheating, you can't, like, you gotta play your part. You gotta just, you know what I'm saying?
It's no such thing as playing your part when you call it my job. Like now, that's the problem. That's the thin line because you fucking
Is
with
it
my
a thin
livelihood. Yeah, that is a thin line because you know. You want to know why? Because here's the thing. If you knowingly are caught, this person now knows fully.
They don't know
that
nothing.
to call my job?
No.
I'm sorry.
They still don't know.
I'm sorry.
So some people
That's
are
a
that
little bit-
emotional that they will call your job, and that's why I say everybody should not be in those type of situations. I'm that person. Not saying that I'll call your job, but if that person is overly emotional, overly in love, they're trying to figure out who the hell who is this? I'm calling. Hey, what's up? Yeah, that's why.
I mean, I have so many questions. Like, why did they get your job number in the first place?
True.
They know where I work.
How? I don't even know where you work.
But I'm saying they know where I work because of I guess the pillow talk. I mean, I don't know.
Yes.
See, then the other problem is,
No.
the other problem is,
No, that's what I'm saying.
whoever you were fucking with, they they didn't protect you.
Right.
Like,
Right.
they had to do a better job.
But that's what I said. That's why you
Yes.
didn't get it where I said the thin line is because the conversation had to come up for you to even know where I work, for you to even get my number. So it was like somebody admitted to something to go that far though, or you got enough detail, or you found the message enough to
Hey,
know
let me
where
ask
I
you
work.
something. Are you on LinkedIn?
No, but I am on LinkedIn. I am on LinkedIn just because of the human resources skills and shit like that. But
Exactly.
it is. It's direct shit. It's direct shit. But no, I'm dead serious. This happened to me. This happened. I'm serious. This happened.
Let it out, let it out.
This shit happened to me. I wasn't. It was more so like I wasn't even embarrassed. It was just I couldn't believe it was happening.
So-
Like to where you're not a part of handling your own shit. So that's what I said. If
that's
you
what you
can't
said,
cheat,
yes.
you can't blame the person that you're cheating with for being honest. You gotta blame yourself for how you move. If you're getting caught in all of that, that's your shit. You can't sit up here and say, "Oh, you're a part of it." No, your job was to take care of the overall situation. That means you take care of the messages, you take care of the emails, you take care of the ring footage and the cameras and shit like that. You handle that. That's your
I feel
part.
like you cheating on
That's
people
your
on
part.
camera.
So
But
how
I'm
do you
saying,
cheat
I'm
now?
always saying. So if you are going to cheat, that's the way you gotta do it. You should have my number stored in your phone. It shouldn't have no pictures. You shouldn't be following me on social media. It should be nothing. We should have nothing to link us at all. That's just how it should
I mean,
go.
I disagree with
That's how
that.
it should go.
You just should
Right.
don't be
It's not
commenting on
go
none of
that
my
way.
pictures.
But see, then what's the point of following me then?
So you're the
Just to
ultimate
see what I'm up
cheater.
to?
You make
Just to see what I'm up to?
You're the ultimate cheater.
That's a lot of people follow a lot of
I've
people.
never-
Let's be clear.
I know, but if I'm
Yes.
fucking you after, and basically if I'm cheating with you, I'm not following you no more. Like if I know that, I'm not following you no more.
I mean,
That's weird.
I
What
want to see
difference
what you
does it
post in
make,
your story.
though?
I don't want to see what you post in your story.
Why? Just turn me on so I can hit you up like, yo, what you
Fuck
doing?
that. That's the point of
Why? Because are you getting emotionally tied to this person that you don't want to see what they
The
doing?
difference is, Demira, if you're cheating with somebody in a relationship, you are supposed to be the one reached out to, not the one being reaching out. I should never be hitting you up because you're in a relationship. So it should be, you should be hitting me up. That's how this situation should go. It should never be, because what if you hit them up at
You
the
just
wrong
don't
time?
want to
Maybe
see
you hit
their
them at the
happy
wrong time.
home being happy.
No. No, then that's what y'all don't want to see. If y'all hitting them up,
I'll
Then you
be-
should-
whatever they post.
I
If you
do
going
not-
by posts and
I don't
saying,
wanna see that.
"Oh, I post that you at home. I mean, you by yourself downtown on South Street. Oh, I know to hit you up because you by yourself. But if I see you sitting at home with your feet up on the couch, El Bay making me dinner, you know not to hit her up right now or hit him up right now. So I mean, that's why you don't want to see the nigga
That's
happy.
too much. To
No, I don't care. I wouldn't mind.
Demira just wants what she wants.
Right,
She
like,
got what she got. You can go on back.
I don't
and
even
do
know.
it.
Like, I'm not that
I'm
person.
actually- I don't even
Like,
know
if
why I'm
I'm messing with
addressing this
somebody,
shit.
if I'm messing with somebody and I know I haven't been in this situation in a while though, and
About
I
a year,
know,
right? About a year.
No.
It was yesterday, remember?
It was more than that. And I know that they got a situation. I'm gonna continue to look at it, like I'm gonna continue to see it, like it don't bother me though,
True.
because I know already.
So let me.
So I'm
ask
not
you,
unfollowing you because that looks suspicious, right?
It's all suspicious.
No.
sometimes.
People be
Not really.
waiting. People be waiting for you to like, unfollow somebody, to unfriend them, because then it'd be like.
But then
why
it's
that
more
person
so
unfriend
who's
me?
liking your picture or who putting hearts in comment and all that.
Liking stuff like that's what women are like.
That's what they looking
Now
for.
women
If
that are
my
crazy do
girlfriend
that.
follow me and it's a new name popping up on the likes,
I get
that
it.
girl's on her radar.
I
If
get
a
that.
girl is
That's
going through
weird
your
to me.
life
Yeah,
trying to
follow
find
each other.
that, she don't need to be on
That's
social
weird to
media
me,
or
yeah.
be in a
I get that.
relationship.
I get
But you
that.
know that that's what
That's
you know that's
why.
what it
It's
is.
doing a lot.
They not looking at who you unfollow. They looking at who you liking and who commenting on your shit, who putting this there, who writing that, who sharing your stories and shit.
Well, if you doing, you shouldn't. It's, again, boundaries. You shouldn't be doing all that.
Here's the thing. If you're already a
at
cheater, where's the boundary? Like, I
at
don't
the
get it.
end of
I
the
just
day,
feel like-
fellas, you gotta chill out on Instagram. Like you can't look as thirsty. Like you shouldn't be cheating at all. That's
that's
what
my point.
you should
Like,
be getting.
Is that something we all agree on?
So, but the conversation
Not
really was.
Look,
No, I just said that cheating is not a deal breaker for me. That's what I'm
Oh yeah. One thing I wanted to say about that is I think one thing that has always been my biggest fear is a nigga coming up to me saying I fucked your bitch.
saying. Really?
I'm sorry.
So what about your
For a lot of men.
I'm sorry.
For a lot of men.
Your
No,
woman-
for a lot of men.
Well, I mean, I can't speak on a woman. I can only speak on me. And as far as I'm
That's
concerned,
my biggest fear.
if a dude comes up to me and says that, I mean,
No.
like now I'm like I just look stupid.
Yeah, no.
My biggest fear is having to go to
Well,
jail.
nobody wants but I don't even think women want to hear a bitch saying, you know, I fucked your
I ain't
nigga.
really said-
But I mean, I don't think that I would ever say anything like that to nobody.
Yeah.
I've been in the same rooms with people, and that's it. I mean, you ain't gonna say nothing, but it is. It happened, it happened. Shit, what do you want me to do? Apologize? I mean, it happened.
So what did you learn?
But why
from
did
that?
you have to
That's what
go the
I wanna
extra step and tell them like I did this?
I didn't because what happened.
No, I'm talking about
was-
in that situation.
Oh.
If somebody came up to you saying like, I feel like why even tell that person's partner? Like what was it?
Some people
Because they want that person. They
Yeah,
want,
some
I think
people are
that they want
petty.
it.
They want the person. They just want like some
Be
people just don't
spiteful.
like seeing
I don't
happy
want you to have
homes.
her or
Some
have
people
him.
just don't like seeing happy homes. They be miserable, so they say, you know what? I'm gonna make this person's life miserable as well. And that's corny.
That's retarded.
And that's just for people too that do that, like open relationships. I still stick by what I say. People that do open relationships, it's just y'all came up with the unanimous idea to do that because y'all can't stop fucking cheating.
Yeah, you
And
can't
that's
stop
just what it is.
cheating.
And
I
y'all
agree with
wanna do
that.
So because y'all can't stop fucking cheating, y'all want to come up with this agreement to say let's just.
Well, when I
fucking
have an
fuck
open marriage, don't everybody mind they damn business.
Well, I want you to live. I want you to live your best life.
No, I'm not gonna- I think I
It's
will,
pointless
but
to get married, I believe, if it's going to be open.
Why? Marriage is a legal
Because
contract.
hold on, it's a legal contract, but it's also a spiritual contract. Now we can go there.
In the United
And
States
we
of
can-
America.
but we'll be
But you know
So
the
at
problem
the
would
end
be
of the day-
that would be blasphemy to talk about it on a cheating episode.
It doesn't matter. cheating. No, because married people cheat.
Well, yeah.
They
So it's not blasphemy. So at the end of the day,
Now, have you ever cheated with a married person?
hell
Oh,
no.
you don't do any of that. I forgot.
No, let me say. Hold on, let me say.
So
Don't.
sorry.
Let me say.
No, go ahead and try.
Oh, okay. At the end of the day, yes, I've never cheated with a married person, but I do know a bunch of married people that would like to cheat with me.
Knowingly,
So-
you could be lying.
We don't want to put them out there.
They be lying.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna end this episode or not?
And that's all we have. So on the next episode of Everybody's Talking About It, we're going to be talking about why do men, why do women. It's going to be like the game show episode, but we really want y'all to play along with this too because we want to really talk about this. So tune in next week. You don't want to miss it. It's an all new season 2. Everybody's talking about. Give it up for them. Everybody, y'all good? Y'all good? We good? We see y'all next week. Ah.